Hey guys, it's your girl Jasmine Delisa, and I am back with another video. This one is gonna be a little different, something I've never done before. I feel cute and I'm taking myself to lunch, and I was just thinking about how much I miss my man.
Same. Yeah. See, you my equal, you my partner, you my other half. You are. Yeah, you my baby, you my lady, the best I ever had. You are. See, we share space, we share air, we even share laughs. That's true. And I love making you smile, I always cherish that. See, nobody get you like I get you. And I love your whole soul and everything that come with you. Y'all had some real issues and some things I couldn't admit to. Made you feel like you was crazy and them people should admit you. But that jacket didn't.
I just want to have a transparent moment. I know that I have been open about a lot of things on my fitness journey, and even things like my spiritual journey, my emotional journey, like mental health issues and things like that. I really haven't been open about like my marriage, and I just want to be transparent for a second. I miss my husband. I miss that nigga down. I don't know, like I feel like I find myself praying and talking to God like, I miss that nigga, bro. Like, I mean, right now he's working out of town. He's making a sacrifice for our family. I try to remind myself that, you know, as an esthetician and a barber, there's not really a future set up for us financially. So what he's doing right now is going to change the course of our life and like our financial security in the future. So I'm grateful for that. But like, and I mean, for the past year since Nori was born, I feel like he just went 1000% into just like grinding, and there were a lot of other different variables, but it was like work was his main priority, and we really didn't see much of him anyways. But like, he was here, we saw him every day. So like, going days and weeks going hours without talking to him, I miss him, y'all. And it's so crazy. Like, I feel like my best friend, her husband is in the military, but the branch is the Air Force, and she has been doing this for what, the 13 years that they've been married. And I used to always say, girl, could never be me, could never be me, girl. Look at it being me, look at it being me. And she said the other day, because I told her like, me and Nori are just gonna come with them. They're leaving the country for a few years. I'm like, me and Nori, we packing our bags. And she's like, girl, Reggie is right there in New Orleans and you losing your mind. How you think? I'm not losing my mind, but I miss that man. And I just want to be close to him. And I know it's like as simple as just getting in the car, but it's not that simple because of his work schedule and things like that. I thank God though for this season of isolation, and even this season of separation for us. Separation can have a lot of meanings. I thank God that our situation isn't, you know, separation for divorce. 2023, we came close. But God is amazing and his grace is sufficient, and he carried us through one of the toughest years in our marriage, both of us. I think even at different times, like, he was carrying Reggie before he was carrying me, and then he was carrying us both together, so keeping us both together. And I know that once it's all said and done, our testimony. And I may upload this, but I may not even post it. It may not be public. I may have to send it to him and let him watch it and see if he approves, because my man has been off the grid, guys. And let me see if I can get some good lighting. That looks kind of good. My man has kind of been off the grid as far as social media goes, so I never want to pressure him on to the websites. But we have grown so much individually and together, and this time apart, or this distance, has forced us to, you know, communicate in a different way, be patient with one another, respect one another, like things that we should have been doing already, but little things that we took for granted. I don't know, I feel like it's all a part of this journey of God stretching us, pruning and purging us, not just as individuals, you know, a woman and man of God, both, well, children of God, both child of God. You know, we're both a child of God in this season that we're in. So, but he's growing us and preparing us for something much bigger than us. I do wholeheartedly and truly believe that, you know, nations will be built from our union. And man, I don't care what's going on in this day and age, in our generation. I don't care what people say. Marriage is sacred. Marriage is special. Marriage is a generational curse breaker. Marriage is it's life. It's amazing. Marriage is the most sacred covenant. I always tell people, before God made the church, he made a marriage. He put Adam and Eve. He gave Adam a good thing made from his rib. Like, it's serious out here, and it's not easy. It's the most challenging thing that anyone will ever experience. And I feel like for us as young adults, young black adults, young black people in America, like, it's so many odds stacked against us, young believers, as a married couple. Baby, the enemy is mad, and the enemy can come in forms of past, like people from our past, family, friends. You know, sometimes the enemy is the inner me, and we have in the past taken things for granted. And I'm just so grateful how God has brought us through. I'm so grateful that divorce is not an option. Man, you know, and I used to always say, even before we got married, like, divorce is not an option. And my only reasoning, because of my ignorance, I didn't understand the covenant and what it was to God. I would just say, you know, I grew up in a broken home, and that was challenging. And even though that it still plays a big part in my feelings and my fight, it's not everything. It's actually kind of low on the list, because, you know, my parents did the best that they could with what they could. They were young. They were so young. And I'm blessed. My dad remarried, and my siblings are such a blessing to me. So I don't have any regrets. I know that they don't have any regrets. You know, they did the best that they could with what they could. And my fight is not their fight. My marriage is not their marriage. So I just want to, like, say too, I feel like divorce is so common and normal these days, or normalized. It's definitely not normal at all, but it is so normalized these days. And to me, it is sickening. It is disgusting and truly disappointing that, you know, we make a mockery, or we not even make a mockery, we celebrate divorce. Y'all celebrate divorce. I could puke, because it's just like, after the party's over, your heart has to hurt. You have to deal with the pain. And I know that there are some exceptions. I mean, abuse in different ways, infidelity, and abuse isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, financial abuse. There's so many things and reasons that people can get divorced. But I just feel like the line has to be drawn somewhere. But like I said, I'm grateful that's not my story. I'm grateful that we are overcomers, and I'm grateful that God made him for me and me for him, and that as we grow, you know, just remembering our youthfulness and how early in our relationship. And man, I just know, like, even more recently, these different seasons that I've been through in my life, man, Reggie's prayers. And it's crazy because I remember like heckling him about like us not going to church, us not having a church home. All the while he was steadily praying for me, praying over me in my sleep. And I know that even through my tough seasons, those prayers, along with God's grace and mercy, kept me. And I'm forever grateful for my husband. He is so special to me. And I'm just excited. We're excited for what's to come in our life. I want to encourage anyone that is away from their spouse, away from their partner, in any way. Men, fast, pray, stay focused, communicate, spend time with yourself, grow yourself, challenge yourself. You know, we can't depend on our partners to be everything in our lives. We put them at odds, and we can't expect them to make us happy. We can't expect them to just change our life. Like, if you don't have that in you already, before your partner, after your partner, spend time with yourself, spend time with God. A lot of the things that I challenged Reggie in, that I felt like I needed, whether it was from comparing us to other relationships or being overstimulated by different things that I expected from seeing on social media, or even just my expectations, my unrealistic expectations that I set for him. I look at so much of that and I realize, like, man, the only person that could have done all of that and supplied my needs and made me happy and gave me everything that I wanted in every part of my life was God, not Reggie. You know what I'm saying? And even everything that I want in Reggie, or want to see, like ways I want to challenge him to grow, I can't do it. I can't change him. He can't change me. But we can continue to pray. We can continue to be faithful. We can continue to abide by the word of God and carry our marriage as what it is, a sacred covenant, and just honor each other wholly, in the holiest way. Holy and fully and faithfully, and just let God do the rest. Y'all keep fighting the great fight. Stay encouraged, stay blessed. I love y'all. I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but I feel cute. And I'm taking myself to lunch, and I was just thinking about how much I miss my man. So yeah. I'm sending love and prayers to any woman or man that is away from their spouse and struggling at this time. Comment below and let me know some ways that you are creative when it comes to having to find ways to continue to date and communicate with your partner with distance being a variable in your relationship. Y'all know I am a transparent girl. I like to share my story. I like to be open. I like to be relatable, but sometimes I be a little skeptical about letting people in on the personal, very, very personal parts of my life, because those opinions that I didn't ask for, but I never want to be that person that comes on here and is transparent about only the good things or only the bad things, or like, it's so many different aspects of life, and this one near and dear to my heart. I know that other women or men can relate to this, and I just want to kind of share my point of view. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see y'all later. Peace.